Welcome everyone to a week review in the trading room. So I'm going to put in all of the clips from this week's trading. I've got them into a short snippet of about 30 seconds to a minute for each of the days of trading, all sped up into about 16 times speed, but it will give you a really good idea of how well we traded this week. And obviously you can look back on the previous weeks to see the other activity that we've had. But just to break down quickly, I put all my screenshots in the Discord once I've finished on Zoom each day. And if we go back to, will be Monday the 19th, you can see from here. So if we go up, you'll see from the 19th, this was Monday's trade. And again, I'm going to put in all of the video clips after, and we'll break those down together. So you can see this was Monday's trade live on stream. This was Tuesday's trade. Okay. And then we have the end of Tuesday. We actually ended up getting another little micro long at these lows. And we then have Wednesday's 450, ended up getting another trade on Wednesday, so ended up 907. And then finally on Thursday was 1,220. That actually ended up going up to 1,500, which I've got a clip on as well. And then yesterday's trade, just one trade, one and done type of day, $440, just 5 micros. So we will now run the clip of the actual trades and we'll see how they went. Okay, so starting off here Monday, we were long here at 21,400, and you'll see we do get a little bit of resistance here, and we do finally get those targets up to 450s, which is where I was aiming for. And you'll see here we get those highs taken out, and 10 micros on here, so just scaling out, got 4 left. And whenever I'm like 60 to 70% out of the position, I'm just so much more chill with the position. I just kind of let it go to targets. And one thing I've been doing recently, and this was the end of the day, you see here, this was the second trade coming up into the afternoon PM session. And what I've been doing recently is typically I take targets off at -23 of a range, which is 23% of the high, the low to high. But what I've been doing recently this week is trying to take some off at those double top highs, just because price does like to come back down, and I don't always mind adding back in. So I think it's always a good thing to pay yourself. And you can see here, this is when we were long on, this would have been Tuesday's session. And you can see we're long here on 2 entries, pretty much at the same level, 410s. 50s, and you can see that trade there, 760. So this was Tuesday's trade, and you can see here we're long at 21,328, and you see my targets there are at 58 and 78. So if you're new to trading the NQ, I'm trading the micro, so basically 1 micro equals $2 per point. So each point this moves, your P&L is going down $2 up or down. So you can see if I'm up from, call it 328, if that goes to 428, that's going to be $200 per contract. That's 100 points, so $200 for those 100 points. And if you've got 3 contracts, that's obviously $600. So you can see I was long at 328, selling into 388, which is obviously 60 points, which is $120 per contract. This is Wednesday's trade, so you can see here we already this is still on Tuesday's trade. We took our first trade, and this is the second trade, pretty much buying back down to my entry from my exit from original in the trade. So 388 was my exit, back in long at that level, just because I really liked what I saw on the charts. And again, saying this live on stream with the members, and beautiful day, 907, full entry, 2 targets. This is the next trading day. Okay, so this is Thursday's trade, and you'll see I have a first break-even trade. I took a trade whilst I was doing the live stream on TradingView when I was breaking down the trade, so the Zoom recording only got that after the fact, and you'll see this is what it did capture. So you see we got the break-even trade there, and then we do finally go long at the lows, about 110s to 120s where I add, and we do finally get that push up into target. So currently up 830 on the day, and then the P&L is at the top on the bar as well, which will move as price is moving around, because we're in a long position, so we're wanting price to go up. As you see, targets there get filled, 1,200 on the day. Take another trade here, I do give some back, but I end up getting back in with a really tight stop, literally about 10-15 point stop, and you can see I'm back to basically where I was before. So I'm telling the members, and there we go, $1,500. So I was basically telling them how I'm managing my risk on that position. And then this is the second this was Friday. Yes, this is the last day of the week, so Monday to Friday, 5 green days this week, and yesterday was just a one and done type of day, and got done and had a bit of an early day. So you'll see the P&L on the week, 4,600, which will come up in a second. All trades taken live on stream, and that was a 90% win rate, or 89% win rate. Yeah. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.